Hi, my name is Thabo Mongatane. I am the founder and CEO of Kolanova Investment Solutions Group and a top 35, under 35 finalist. The moment I realized I was a born entrepreneur was, I think I was 9, when I was assisting my mother with her stall. So we used to sell vegetables on the side of the road. So, we were encouraged to invest our own money into the business. So as young as 9, I remember myself as an entrepreneur. So Kolanova was established in 2016 as a firm, to offer solutions for SMMEs, to offer solutions in professionalizing the public sector, and also, advancing a lot of SMMEs to go into the JSE. So because, during our journey as entrepreneurs, we've met so many people, and during our journey as students, we met a lot of people, and we created a vast network in the firms that we also worked. Thabo, Josh, and I then decided, let's get together and let's offer something that will create a lot of jobs, especially in the local economies, and create a lot of employment. So Kumbaya Africa actually started as an idea that I could offer 2 hours of my time a week to doing community service, and as I did that, some of my friends, joined in, and, other people in my network joined in. And before we knew it, we had a lot of NGOs that are hearing that we're doing this thing over at Kumbaya Africa, wanting us, wanting more assistance. So, and then on the other hand, we had a lot of people saying, I also want to, donate 2 hours of my time a week into doing something that is good. So if you look at the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, we then, as young people, as we speak in the different forums, we decided, let us play a part in the achievement of those goals. Now, because we are all professional, most of us in the Kumbaya Africa Circle, we don't have time to actually start an NGO from scratch. But what we then did is let's leverage off all the skills that we have and almost create advisory boards for these NGOs to professionalize them. Because a lot of NGOs, for example, don't consider themselves as businesses. And therefore, as a result, you'd find that the leaders of those NGOs don't go to business school or want to learn about income statements or balance sheets or whatever the case may be. So we would offer those services, and the lawyers would offer their services, and the IT professionals would offer those services pro bono. And it's grown into a movement that is beyond my wildest dream. When we went to the US, during the Mandela Washington Fellowship, there was about 700 of us from 52 different African countries. And the number of people that wanted to be part of the movement just overwhelmed us to a point where now we are operating in about 7 countries. And we are building NGOs as we go. And hopefully one day, we will see the achievement of the UN Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. Okay, we can support entrepreneurs in South Africa by deliberately making sure that our organizations do, proper ESD programs. Enterprise development in South Africa is a big thing. From a policy perspective, if you compare South Africa to other countries, we're very progressive in terms of how we want to support our SMMEs on paper. I think the best way to support SMMEs is, one, having a startup act. There's already, a suggestion on the table on that. 2, making sure that the tax legislation favors small businesses. 3, making sure that, the legislation in the country as well, protects and breaks those barriers to entry for SMMEs. Then lastly, I think procurement from SMMEs is very, very important. Not just procurement, but developing them, but making sure that they are paid on time. Because a lot of us, cash flow is a big problem, and employees must eat. I believe that CAs are best positioned to lead, these organizations, whether it's private business, public companies, or non-profits, because of the intensity of the program. The program is very intense, and it goes into not only test the general principles, but it also tests the exceptions to the rules that are there in accounting. So I believe that in running an organization, you need someone who's very well-rounded in these areas, and CAs are actually those people.